You're radiating. And that changes everything. Not in the way a new outfit changes your mood, but in the way a supernova rearranges a galaxy. Because your frequency, yes, your vibe, that overused but completely accurate word, isn't just a side effect of your emotions, it's the main event, the headline, the cosmic press release announcing to the universe, this is who I am, this is what I allow, this is what I attract. And what if your energy isn't just a reflection of how you feel today, but the weather forecast for your entire existence? What if your current mood is the prequel to your next opportunity? What if the look on your face, the way your shoulders fall, the tone you use when talking to yourself, are all ingredients in a recipe called reality? Because let's be clear, every breath you take is a ripple. Every reaction is a vote. Every passive sigh or tiny grin is a signal you're sending out into the invisible infrastructure of the quantum field, where, by the way, nothing is lost. Everything registers, everything builds, everything gets filed into the great database of alignment. You think you're just tired? The universe reads that as low battery equals low return. You think you're just being realistic? Guess what? So does your next 3 months. Because energy isn't a mood ring, it's a construction site. And every thought you think becomes scaffolding. Every belief is a blueprint. Every word is a wire, hot with voltage. Every time you replay a past failure like it's your favorite sad movie, you're reinforcing the beams of the structure you claim to want to leave. And the law of attraction? It's not a glittery affirmation sitting pretty on a pastel Instagram post. It's not woo. It's wiring. It's the silent architecture behind every so-called coincidence you were too busy dismissing as luck. When you randomly bump into an opportunity you needed, that's not chance. That's choreography. Life isn't improv. It's interpretation. And the script? You're writing it. Every damn second. Your mind isn't a passive lens collecting dust in a museum of what-ifs. It's an IMAX projector, blaring at full volume, with surround sound so immersive it convinces every cell in your body that the fiction is real. And the best part? You're the director, the screenwriter, the casting agent, and the critic. You choose the genre. You choose the pacing. You decide whether today is a filler episode or a plot twist. And the film? It's not destiny. It's the sum total of your assumptions. It's your inner monologue dressed up as a screenplay. It's the epic your soul is writing, whether you're paying attention or not. So be honest, what stories are you rerunning on that private network in your skull? What genre are you stuck in? Tragedy? Slapstick? Gritty reboot of Why Me the series? Remember that time you walked into a room and felt invisible? Or when you said, "I'm fine," while your insides were setting off emotional fire alarms? That was the old script. That was survival mode with a smile filter. And you kept renewing that show for another season. Because your beliefs don't just influence your life, they become it. They are the source code behind the patterns you keep calling your personality. And your nervous system? That's the loyal assistant, sending out memos to every cell in your body saying, "Yep, we're still living in survival mode. Business as usual." But guess what? You don't have to stay subscribed. You can unfollow your fear. You can cancel the storyline. You can pull the plug on your past and write a new script with your next sentence. You can toss the old monologue, break the fourth wall, and rewrite the scene. How? You script. No, not journal. Not whine in cursive. I mean, script like you're drafting sacred text. Write your life like it's already true, because your brain can't tell the difference. Tell the page who you are, not who you've been told to be. You're not recording what happened. You're declaring what's happening. Try this on. I am so deeply grounded in my worth, it's laughable how easy life feels. Abundance is normal. Peace is expected. Love is on autopilot. My reality is catching up to my knowing, and it's about time. Yes, it will feel fake. Yes, your ego will throw hands. Yes, your trauma brain will shout, "Danger! This is delusion." But that discomfort, that's proof the old identity is breaking. That's your internal doorman being fired. He's packing up his old clipboards and name tags while your higher self moves in with blueprints and a bulldozer. Your ego won't just roll its eyes. It'll slam the brakes, pop the hood, and tell you the engine's on fire. Your trauma brain, it'll throw a full-blown PowerPoint presentation on why this new story is dangerous. Let it sit through the presentation, applaud politely, then turn off the projector. Keep going. Your subconscious will scream, let it. It's used to building prisons, not portals. You're the architect now, and architects don't ask old buildings for permission to remodel. They draw new plans, order new materials, and trust the process. And don't just write the new story. Feel it. Inject it with tone, color, scent, goosebumps. Make your nervous system believe it's already happened. Because once it believes, it recruits the universe to play along. It aligns allies, reconfigures conversations, and nudges probability in your favor. This is not woo. This is neuroplasticity. It's not about tricking the world. It's about teaching your body what safety feels like, so it can stop worshiping struggle like a religion. Repeat after me. Struggle is not my identity. Pain is not a prerequisite for success. I don't need to earn rest. I don't need to perform to be loved. I don't need to shrink to be safe. I don't need to pretend to be relatable. I am not here to fit. I am here to radiate. I do not hustle for crumbs. I create the bakery. Let the old programs die, not quietly, loudly, with fireworks and a farewell monologue. They were never you. They were survival suits you outgrew. They were outdated apps draining your battery in the background. And you're not a glitch, you're the upgrade. Daily practice. The 5 cents rewrite. Pick a belief you're releasing, like, I always mess it up. Now script a scene where that belief has evaporated. Where are you? What are you doing? Who's with you? Smell the air, hear the sounds, taste the freedom. Make it so real your nervous system stops panicking and starts partying. Return to this moment every morning. Rewire through repetition, not force. Mini prompt expansion. Try writing about one ordinary moment as if it's magic. The coffee isn't just hot, it's a celebration. The sunlight isn't just bright, it's divine confirmation. The text from your friend isn't just a message, it's alignment. Train your brain to expect good news, because what you expect, you attract. You're not here to chase crumbs, you're here to cook the feast. And scripting? That's setting the table in advance. Your pen is the invitation. Your belief is the RSVP. The universe is the ultimate potluck. It brings what you prepare for. So keep scripting, daily, obsessively, unapologetically, not for likes, not for vibes, for calibration, for remembrance. Because this is not about getting things. It's about becoming someone who no longer needs to beg. It's about reclaiming what was never truly lost, just buried under stories that were never yours. When you shift internally, reality gets whiplash trying to keep up. It reshapes, it reorders. People vanish, new doors open. Synchronicity becomes your default. You don't attract the life you want. You attract the life that matches your nervous system's default setting. So, upgrade the default. Normalize overflow. Deserve out loud. Raise the standard, not the volume. Act like the miracle already happened, and watch the universe say, you rang. Let people misunderstand you. Let them roll their eyes. Let them call you dramatic. They're used to the version of you that dimmed herself to be digestible. When they say, you've changed? Smile. Yes, finally. Say it like a homecoming. Say it like an exhale. Say it like it's the first line of your new story. Script prompt, identity upgrade. Finish these lines. I used to believe Hapor Mischonskonst. Now I know something. The version of me who has everything I want feels asus every morning. The version of me who is fully aligned no longer accepts. When I walk into a room, I bring nothing. My nervous system now responds to uncertainty with my baseline is now unsemoing, and I protect it like it's sacred. Because scripting isn't an exercise. It's alchemy, it's communion, it's prophecy, it's blueprint, it's claim. It's not about making up a fantasy. It's about remembering your frequency. You're not scripting the dream. You're scripting the memory of a life you were always meant to live. And baby, that memory is waking up. It's stretching its arms. It's saying, you're ready now. You're not creating from lack. You're broadcasting from certainty. You're not whispering your desires. You're singing your identity. Your truth isn't a request. It's a broadcast. This isn't fake it till you make it. This is embody until you overflow. This is practice until it becomes presence. This is manifestation meeting integration. Write it, feel it, live it, then do it again. And again. Until you become unrecognizable to your past. Not because you need to prove anything, but because it's who you are now. Undeniable, unbothered, unstoppable, unapologetically whole. You were always the frequency. Now you're tuned in. Now you're transmitting. Now you're magnetic. Now the universe doesn't just notice you. It echoes you. It conspires with you. It reconfigures around you. Because the real magic isn't the writing. It's who you become in the process. It's how you stop waiting and start remembering. It's how you stop surviving and start becoming. It's how you turn identity into inevitability. You're not scripting the dream, you're scripting the truth. And baby, the truth is about to get loud.